Whether you're new to spatial design with Bezi or looking to brush up on your understanding of the platform, this video, part of the Bezi 101 series, will give you a holistic overview of Bezi's user interface in the platform's three main areas: the home screen, the scene editor, and play mode. When you first start up Bezi, the first thing you'll see is the home screen. This is where you manage your account, your files, create teams and manage them, get access to educational material, and templates. The top left column contains options to view and edit your account settings. Just below that, to help manage your files, you can access recently opened files, continue working on drafts, and explore the gallery for pre-built templates. The Teams section is your hub for team collaboration. Here you can create teams, invite your collaborators, and access shared files within teams. We've also provided additional learning resources such as tutorials, links to our documentation, and community. These resources will help you get started or find someone from the community to troubleshoot issues. We'll be available to answer any questions, so don't hesitate to reach out to us there. In the main area where your files are displayed, you can click to open a file or right-click to get more options to manage it further. To start a new project, simply click New File. You'll now have access to the scene editor when starting a new file. This is where you'll spend most of your time on Bezi, as you'll be designing your interactive spatial designs right here. When starting a new file, you'll have options to choose between starting points based on your use case. Let's go through the scene editor's user interface. First is this area called the spatial canvas. This is your primary workspace where you'll edit and compose objects. The canvas features visual guides called gizmos on selected objects to assist in scene composition. For now, we'll move on to the rest of the user interface. If you want to know more about navigating the canvas and interacting with its elements, we have a video that goes in depth on that. Located at the bottom of the spatial canvas is the mini state bar. This allows you to quickly add or view states of a selected object without having to open the state machine below. On the top right of the spatial canvas is the view cube. This tool includes an axis indicator for viewing your scene from different perspectives, and helpers visibility, which toggles specific visual guides on and off within the spatial canvas. Other helpers include toggles to focus on an object and orthographic and perspective views to suit your editing needs. Quick tip, be sure to check out keyboard shortcuts to access these tools with your keyboard and design even faster. The top toolbar has a range of tools that let you access the file menu. Here you can access the command center and file options. Your main tools, which will be covered in depth throughout Bezi 101, view or change your file name, share your work with different avenues to do so, and initiate a live simulation of your design in a new window called Play Mode, which I'll explain later in the video. The left panel contains two key panels that help you compose your spatial designs. The mini viewport located at the top provides an overview of your current scene and additional context when composing objects within the spatial canvas. Below that is the hierarchy. This panel shows the structure of objects in your scene. Objects selected on the canvas will be highlighted in the hierarchy. The left panel is also resizable to fit your needs. On the right of the scene editor is the properties panel. This panel allows you to adjust the properties of your scene or elements within the spatial canvas. The options presented are contextual based on the selection in the spatial canvas. For example, a box object has its own set of properties when compared to a light object. One important concept to understand in Bezi is statefulness. Objects within the canvas are stateful, meaning that their properties and behaviors can be influenced by the state machine. This powerful feature allows you to define different states for each object, controlling how they interact and respond within the project. The Properties panel is your control center for these stateful interactions, allowing you to fine-tune the settings for each state, thus ensuring that objects behave exactly as intended when triggered by specific actions or events. We'll be covering more about the state machine in this video. For now, let's continue with the rest of the user interface. The bottom drawer opens up various panels that help you design your scene. The first is Bezi AI. This feature allows you to access Bezi AI's 3D asset generation functionalities and community-generated 3D assets. Library lets you organize material styles and components. State Machine opens up Bezi's node-based interaction engine, which manages the states and interactions of objects within your scene. This powerful tool allows you to visually manage how each object behaves in different scenarios. Another important environment you'll be engaged in is the Play Mode window. As previously mentioned, this mode is a live simulation of your design, allowing you the space to interact and test your project throughout your design process. This mode not only allows you to refine and adjust elements in real time, but also allows you to present your work in its final form. You can move around the space much like the spatial canvas, but if you need more help, there are navigation tips on the bottom right corner. The top bar includes options to return to the Files menu, your file name, and share the project, and a reset button to reset all objects to their starting position. Camera bookmarks will help you navigate quickly between your predefined camera views within your scene. We've reviewed the 3 key areas to help designers like you get started when making immersive interactive designs with Bezi. We encourage you to dive into Bezi 101 to explore the platform's tools further and enhance the depth of your spatial designs. We hope to see you more on this journey. Happy designing!